Here's the sad truth. Many men fall in love in the dark. They fall in love emotionally, give unconditionally, try to please, and then hope she stays. But love doesn't work that way. Women are not an unsolvable mystery. In fact, there are some very obvious emotional weaknesses. 7 that, if you notice them, will forever change the way you view women. This isn't about manipulating anyone. This is about mastering yourself. It's about becoming a calm man who doesn't beg, doesn't chase, and doesn't crumble when rejected. Stoicism teaches us that no one has the power over your emotions, except you. And when you understand the depths of a woman's psyche, you will no longer be her emotional plaything. You will be the thing she thinks about at night, unable to stop. Because you don't need to chase. You are where they want to be. Have you ever noticed that the better you treat her, the more you text her, the more you compliment her, the colder she gets? It's not because you're not good enough. It's because you're too predictable. The truth is, women don't need free validation. They crave the feeling of having conquered something valuable. When you compliment too much, are always there, always respond, your presence loses its appeal. It's not that she doesn't like you. It's that you make her no more trying. The Stoic man is different. He is not easily swayed. Appraised when deserved, silent when necessary. He knows that sometimes silence speaks louder than 1,000 words. And it's that, the selectivity of his compliments, the steadiness of his demeanor, that makes him less of a pursuer, and more of a woman to think about before bed. Not because he's so sweet, but because he is elusive and memorable. One day she loves you like she's never been loved before. The next day, just one late text. You're suddenly strangers. You're confused as to what's going on. But the truth is, nothing is strange. Women live by emotions, and their emotions change like the weather. It's not their fault. It's biology. It's hormones. It's the natural rhythms of their minds. The problem lies in your reaction. Men often make mistakes, trying to fix, explain, argue. But the more you panic, she is further away. The Stoic man does not. He does not run after his emotions. He does not try to fix the storm. He become a stand-in mountain between the changing winds. Observe. Don't judge. Don't react. And when the storm passes, as it always does, it's that calmness that makes him irreplaceable. Because in a world full of quick-to-react guys, his composure is a rare strength. She may say that she wants a man who is gentle, understanding, and a good listener. And that is not wrong. But behind those words, there is still a secret dream of a man who she cannot control. Not a tyrant, nor a cold person, but someone with a charm that makes her wary. The person who is not shaken by tears, does not collapse because of emotions. The person who, she uncontrollable. Why? Because biology is still there, and instinct still favors the opposite. Calmness, quiet strength, self-control. She can argue, sulk, challenge, but deep down, what she really needs is a strong shoulder that she could not shake. The Stoic man has no need to command, nor to gain power. Lead yourself, and that is what makes it so irresistible. She will try to make you react, get jealous, lose control. But if you stay calm and don't get caught up in the emotional game, then instead of controlling you, she will want to enter your world more. What keeps her up at night isn't the fear of losing you, but the fear that you might find someone better than her. It's not malice, it's instinct, hypergamy. A natural tendency of women urges them to always want the best, most capable, most valuable man they can have. Not because of greed, but because survival instinct programmed it from the beginning. And here's what most men don't understand. The more clingy you are, the more you show that you have no choice. The more she feels no need to keep you. The Stoic man doesn't pretend to be busy, doesn't play the "I have a lot of girls chasing me too" game. He really is. Have choice, but again, not dependent on anyone. He focuses on the mission, on the work, on personal development. And because of that, she feels something that not every man has: freedom, choice, and a separate power. When you can walk away without looking back, she will be the one to turn around and look for you. Not because you threaten to leave, but because you are valuable enough not to need to stay. Women connect verbally. When they love, they want to talk, they want to share, they want to hear you talk, and they want you to respond. But then one day, you went silent. No more long text messages, no more responding when she challenged you, no more trying to explain, no more chasing after her. And what happens? She starts worry. Her mind was filled with questions. What is he thinking? Zrina, is he drifting away? Zrina, or worse, is he thinking about someone else? You do nothing, but your silence becomes the loudest voice in her mind. The Stoic man understood the power of silence. He did not use it to punish, nor did he use it to hurt. He used it as a sword, sharp but calm. And most importantly, you no need to say much to be heard. While other boys tried to prove, write long-windedly, and hold on with words, the quiet man made her want to understand and cannot ignore. Because sometimes, the people who are missed the most are the ones who no longer need to speak. Have you ever wondered, why is she angry for no reason? Why does she suddenly get angry, then become gentle as if nothing happened? It's not that she wants to ruin the relationship. It's just that she is looking for a feeling, a little storm, to test if you are strong enough. Some women create conflict just to feel strength and emotional control from the man in front of them. They need to see that you don't waver, don't lose control, don't fall into their emotions. And that's where many men fail. They react, argue, scream to prove they're right. But that only makes you loser. The Stoic man is different. He doesn't play that game. He stands still in the storm, like an unshakable rock. He didn't react, didn't get agitated. And it was that calmness that made her feel truly safe. She doesn't need screaming. She doesn't need reasoning. She needs to feel inside you is a power that nothing can stir. And once she feels it, she won't want to let go. Understand this. She doesn't just want to love you. She wants to go new heights with you. It's instinct. Call it hypergamy. A natural tendency for women to choose the best man they can be with. Not because of ambition, but because they need to feel safe and guided. If you stand still, no growth, no goals, no passion, then love will lose its vitality. She will gradually drift away, not because you did anything wrong, but because her instincts urged her to seek progress. But here is what the Stoic man understood very well. He didn't grow for her. He grew for himself. He didn't try to keep her with success, but to maintain respect for yourself. And it's that very thing, that unpretentious maturity, that makes her so admire, reassure, and want to walk together. Keep moving forward. Not to keep someone, but to don't lose yourself. All that you just heard is not to exploit women, nor is it to manipulate. This is truth, and the truth always needs to be understood, not exploited. When you see clearly the nature of her reactions, her emotional needs. You will no more overgiving, no more explaining yourself, or falling into a blind emotional spiral again. You will no longer try to be loved. You will just stand still, like a mountain in a storm. Because women can control men with tears, with silence, with challenges. But they always submit to a man who knows how to control himself. And if you want to be that person, start from silence, from inner strength, from the freedom of not needing to please anyone. Live like a Stoic, quiet, strong, unshaken. If you see yourself in these things, or simply want to understand yourself more deeply through the lens of philosophy and psychology, please subscribe to the channel to not miss new videos. And don't forget, comments on Daily Stoic Light, if you are ready to master yourself.